The unique geographic location of the northeastern states of India makes it humid and cool that supports a plethora of species. Amongst them is a brilliant little creature that is at the heart of our story. The Eri silkworm weaves its cocoon with a beautiful, delicate fiber that has been part of Northeast culture for time immemorial. In this episode of Fabrics of India, we start our Northeast journey from the banks of the mighty Brahmaputra in this wonderful espresso. While Eri silk belongs to Northeast as a whole, it has very strong roots in Meghalaya. And Meghalaya's capital Shillong is where we are headed to meet Iba Malai, an ex-corporate turned fashion designer who has been around Eri silks since her childhood. So cars like the Espresso are a big hit here, thanks to its apt dimensions, SUV-like stance, and fuel efficiency. And having a good-looking car helps to blend in, because after all, we are in Shillong, the fashion capital of the Northeast.
So Eri silk in English and in Khasi in Meghalaya we call it Rindia.
Okay.
It is our traditional textile. We have been using this fabric since ages, since our great-great-grandmothers. Eri silk is the most sustainable silk because unlike other silk where you kill the silkworm to obtain the fiber, in Eri silk we don't kill the silkworm to obtain the fiber. So that's why it is also called a non-violent silk. So this is one of the traditional mufflers. Something like this, we call it tartan shawl. It's thoba in Khasi it's called. So this is one of our traditional pattern and it also has the traditional colors. Our value is not to waste. We focus and we strive for zero waste production. So we try to use Eri silk leftover yarns that got wasted in the production unit and we turn them into something like this, accessories.
Is there any chance we can see the process of how this fabric is made?
Definitely. For that, we need to go to the village.
Okay.
So we can go there, have a look.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Iba, why has this Eri silk village come up in Devon, Umdal?
So it was inaugurated by the government 2 years ago. The people here have been practicing this craft for like so many years now. So they decided to name this as the Eri silk village.
So Iba, we're finally here, and here is where it all begins, right?
Yes.
So what do you have in your hands?
So this is the cocoons we get from the Eri farmers who comes and sell us this cocoons in kgs. So they have taken out the silkworm and they sell us this empty cocoons. So once we get this empty cocoons, we wash it off and we start flatten the cocoons. We dry it and then we start spinning. So once they finish spinning and this is completely filled, this is the next process to gather the spinned yarn and to get the skein, and after which we start dyeing. So once we finish dyeing the yarns, we dry the yarns and we take the dry yarns to reel it in bobbins to prepare the warp yarns. Here in our unit, we do two types of preparing the warp yarn. One is traditionally done on the floor and the other one is done on the warp drum. This is our frame loom, a flying shuttle loom, and this is the heel wire, and this is a very important step because that helps us to divide the yarns into two. It gives us space to insert the weft yarns. The way how we do our motifs here are completely done by hand without any help of Jagard machine. Once we finish with the fabric, we have our design team to construct the garments.
Eri silk isn't just a fabric of India. It is and has always been a way of life for the people here. Iba Malai and many other like-minded artists are trying to further its cause by presenting their local expertise and skill to the world in a whole new way that is cool, fresh and vibrant. The Espresso has a similar knack. Created to showcase a new avatar of a made-for-all hatchback, it too complements the drive of a young new India that's proud of its heritage and raring to deliver it unlike no one else has.